Okay. We are live. Just making sure everything is running correctly. You know how it goes. I'm doing things slightly different. We're going to play game one here tonight. National League Division Series, Pirates and Brewers. Do a quick team breakdown here in a second. So we are live on YouTube and Twitch. So like and subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the spiel. You know the whole spiel. If you're just now seeing this series for the first time, this will be the we're 3 years into this series, and we have made the playoffs every year. That's surprising to me, but this is where we're at. So we're taking on the Brewers here. Whoops. Come on now. Can you just, like, cooperate one time? There we go. So we're taking on the Brewers. We just saw them in the last episode, I know, but it's just the way it shakes out. Looking at the playoff bracket, there is your playoff bracket. Boston has cleared the Guardians, so now they will take on the Twins. The Athletics have cleared the Rays, so they will take on the Orioles. And then over on the National League side, the Giants got through the Diamondbacks. Kind of doesn't surprise me there. Giants are a very excellent team if we've seen a couple episodes of them this year. And then the Brewers get by the Phillies. So that was kind of an upset. Phillies, the number 3 seed, getting taken out by the number 6 seed. So that's a big upset. Not a lot of upset anywhere else. Now we are, in a way, lucky because we look at the injury list for both teams for us, Pirates and Brewers. Of course, we're missing Johan Oviedo in our rotation, so that's unfortunate. The rest of these guys are out in the minor leagues. But when you go to the Brewers, they're missing some key players, right? William Contreras is out with a torn finger ligament, so we will not see him in his .297 average with 28 home runs. So they're going to be struggling a little bit at catcher. Not that Eric Haas is a slouch, but not that Eric Haas is a slouch, but he is, not as good as William Contreras, right? And, of course, Bryce Terang out with a fractured hand, a speed demon, good defensive player, good contact. Now, the Brewers have plenty of this, but when you're missing someone as flexible as Bryce Terang, you hate to see that because he is, 35 stolen bases. Need I say more? So, when it comes to the injury department, we are kind of in an advantage here, but we should not overlook this Brewers team. They finished second in the division with 85 wins, 77 losses. We went 162. Dodgers had 105 wins, and the Twins had 105 wins. So, I don't know. Let's just get into it. We're going to see Brandon Woodruff again. And then we're going to have Paul Skeens, of course, taking the spot here for game one. So let's hop into this game here. No big surprises when it comes to the playoff roster. I think I really like the way this lineup is. We are going to hit Palacios. He will play left field. Because Billy Cook is just going to be fit to be a late inning. Maybe he'll start against lefties, but late inning guy. Roughly. And then Joey Bart, of course, will be starting catcher for us. So, got a couple lefties. We'll get it figured out. Let's hop into it. Simpson in center. Do I want him in center? I do want him in center. Okay. Here we go. Game 1 of the 2027 National League Division Series. Can we actually win a game? Last 2 years, we got swept out by the Braves and the Mets, so we have not won a playoff game. There's a good chance to do so. Very good chance to do so. NL Central rivalry. Hard to say if the Brewers are our biggest rival or not. Technically, it's the Reds, but Brewers are playing more up to that.
Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, this place is red. We'll be right back to get this series started.
PNC full of playoff baseball is what you want to see. How many doors do you need? Announcers are speechless. Brewers and Pirates, National League Division Series. Here we go, Game 1. Next episode will be the elimination game.
Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel
Brendan
out
Woodruff
the
getting the start for the Brew Crew. There's Christian Yelich flanking him.
All right, the stage is
and as for us, there's Paul Skeens with Brian Reynolds and Chandler Simpson behind him.
Introductions wrapping up down on the field. At first pitch, just minutes away.
Let's get into this, baby. Paul Skeens.
Just about to get started. And
you know who he is. He needs no introduction.
What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary.
We'll see if the Brewers have learned anything since the last episode. They have switched the lineup around a little bit. Christian Yelich hitting leadoff. And here we go.
Change it up for a hitter. Also, get those
series underway.
Down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
A lot of pressure to get that first series or first playoff win.
That one in triple digits.
And we've got the man on the mound to do so. But unfortunately, so do the Brewers.
Demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Skeens 0-2 to Christian Yelich, who was on the trade block first half of the year. Now he's going to be on the bench. 103 by Skeens starts us off with a strikeout.
Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Let me test this real quick. Is that working? It is working. Awesome.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
All right, and here's Frelick. This Brewers team is good. I mean, they've got speed. They've got a little bit of power in Yelich and Hoskins. You could probably throw Eric Haas in there as well. They've got plenty, like I said, plenty of speed, plenty of good defense.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
Good hitters. It's 2-0. Ground ball. Hayes back off the injury. We'll throw out Frelick. 2 down here in the first inning.
Two gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. With an excellent
their
arm
lineup.
on the mound, Singy, this won't be
Reynel
easy.
Delgado
They'll need to take
getting the
advantage
start
of
at second base.
opportunities
Brock
that they
Wilkin
do
at
have.
third.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have
So
many
nobody
chances
Kennedy.
against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long
That
day
William
for this
Contreras,
offense.
though,
Jackson Chorio, the next
pretty
to hit.
big miss
He's
out of
one
this
the
lineup.
faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And
Jackson
first off,
Churio
Reyes
hitting
fouled
third.
off.
Did he have some power this year? I mean, he does got power. Yeah, 29 home runs, 90 RBIs, and 19 stolen bases. This guy is only 22. So, we're going to see plenty of Jackson Churio. He's even been extended. It's going to be a rough one here.
2 outs. Just off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike.
Got him at 1-1.
And that skips into there. 2 out, space is empty.
Man, his power versus righties is incredible. For such a
There's a foul
makeup
ball.
that he's got, you know, he's not a big dude. He's got plenty of speed. Yet almost popped 30 home runs.
And the righty deals.
Ain't gonna matter there. Paul Skeens sets them all
Milwaukee
down.
is set down in order. Brewers
Pirates
go down
coming up.
quietly. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Brandon Woodruff.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work
Yeah, it's
behind him.
Brendan Woodruff. Just saw him in the last
Ready to go
episode.
for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 96.
We've looked at him before. We'll look at him again. 34-year-old, 83 overall righty. Fastball, sinker, circle change, slider, and a 12-6 curve. Had an okay year. The Brewers pitching staff wasn't exactly the best, but it was good enough. See what we got here today. Simpson leading us off.
Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider.
It's weird to see a
and he
guy that hit
occasionally
under
uses
200
a
hitting
curve.
leadoff for us, but he gets on base, man. That's what we want.
Swing and a miss. And
That's the
count
thing,
is
though,
1-1.
getting him on base.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while
Sinker
as a
heavy.
hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch.
Good job
and
by
he'll see
Simpson.
nothing.
Anything more than 3 pitches is a solid at bat.
Next offering is down low.
Good take, 2-2.
Got him swinging.
Good changeup. Simpson strikes out.
Chris, that's a way to neutralize
One
his
down.
speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brian Reynolds here.
All right, here's Reynolds.
Cut on and lifted in
Late
the
on
air.
that one, left field. Churio will grab it.
And makes the grab. 2 away.
2
now.
quick outs.
There's a Pirates lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the
Didn't hit a lot of home
starting
runs.
pitcher
11th in
early
National
and often.
League.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's
Give me
so
1 second here.
comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Defense for the Brewers. Churio, Mitchell, and Freelick around the outfield, all Golden Glove type defenders. Pretty good arm strength, too, on all of these guys, so be wary of that. Brock Wilken, Bo Bichette on the left side, Reynel Delgado and Rhys Hoskins on the right side of the infield, Eric Haas behind the plate, Christian Yelich DHing in support of Brandon Woodruff.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He was our best offensive player this year. No surprise it's O'Neal Cruz.
And he got him to chase. Here's a 1-1. Upstairs.
I'll take 2-1. Golly. Just keep throwing it down there. I won't keep swinging at it. I just have a hard time seeing it sometimes. 2-2.
He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Wow, you said I win, huh? Okay.
Catcher has it, fires the first.
All right, well, Cruz strikes out. Woodruff matches Skeens pitch by pitch.
And we're still scoreless.
1 inning in the books. We'll check slings in this game. They don't work worth a diddly.
Rhys Hoskins.
They don't work worth a P. Diddy.
The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Skeens back to work.
Boy, Hoskins up.
4-1.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5
does
of
not
the
care.
ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double.
Swinging and a miss. 102 and 101.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
And Hoskins just looked horrible. Paul Skeens locked in. Third strikeout already.
In terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a
102, 101, and you give him a 85 sweeper. Woo.
Trying to protect and battle, and right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Here's Bo Bichette.
And that is out of
I don't
play.
like Paul Skeens' slider. Really don't.
Skeens, the tall righty, 260 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Fly ball right field, and there is a blooper. Of course, the AI can get bloopers, so we're just going to ignore that. 1 out hit for Bo Bichette.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the
It's
other
the
way.
AI,
He
that's
still
how.
put
They
something
can
on
always
it.
do that.
Pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty
He was
incredible
very late on
chance
that
to
swing. Of
fight
course,
it
the
off
game's
and
going to get
still
rewarded
good
for it.
wood on it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
All right, here's Mitchell. Ground ball. Nice play by Hayes. We're going to go around the horn. We will not.
First not in time.
Mitchell showing off that speed I talked about. Nice play by Hayes, though, to backhand that.
And now here is
Do
Randall
get an out.
Delgado.
2 down. Here is Delgado. Switch hitter. A lot of speed at first.
Pickoff move to first.
We're
Mitchell
watching you,
back
don't
on the
worry.
dive.
Joey Bart's been about average at throwing runners out.
And first offering is fouled off.
Delgado taking the place of Bryce Terang, who is hurt.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's
The
strike
breaker 0-2.
Just a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Ground ball. Horowitz off of his hand. Gotta hurry, and he will make the play. Nice job. Brewers get a hit. Skeens recovers.
Nothing.
Bottom of the second here in game 1.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's going to be Spencer Horowitz.
Here comes Horowitz. 298 on the year. Power was a little down.
And that one fouled off.
He was very aggressive.
Ground ball.
Back-to-back sinkers. We're going to see a lot of that.
Fires over to Hoskins.
Horowitz grounds out.
That's one out the bottom of the second.
We need the offense to show a little more life.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Pitches down the middle. Got to be doing something with these.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Joey Bart coming over from the Giants in 2024.
One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Is that a general amount of power?
Elevated. That's a confidence boost
29
for
home
this
runs
guy
this
out there
year.
on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. That misses. And that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh,
Swing and a foul straight back.
now those pitches are the ones I'm talking about. 2-2 to Joey Bart. Good timing. Love to see it. Through the right side. Nice pick by Hoskins, who will toss it to Woodruff. Another good timing out.
And that
2
quickly
down.
2 away.
It'll be one of those games.
Up next for the Pirates, Griffin
We
Conine.
already know ratings don't matter. I guess timing don't matter either.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed
Griffin Conine had a
pitch right
first,
down the middle for tracking
2 good
and
years
timing.
this season.
Some good hitters will do that.
And he's going to get plunked right in the lower back.
And now, Termarr Johnson.
2 out, and here is the rookie. Finished second in Rookie of the Year voting in the National League, Termarr Johnson. Didn't he get his first playoff hit? Tough pitcher to do it off of.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Drafted in 2022, 5 years later, here he is on the big squad.
In the dirt.
Somehow misses that one, but okay. 1-1.
2
Oh, that's
gone,
out.
but the go-ahead
Way
run
low.
is at first here in game 1 of the NLDS.
I wish I could check my swing in this damn game.
High fastball, particularly for young hitters,
Wish I
can
could,
be
but I
hard
can
to
just
lay
never
off
do
of
that.
because you see it so well at high level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a miss.
And he's going to strike out.
Is that.
No surprise, bet you that was a good
Pirates
timing
lead
swing,
1.
too.
We'll move to the third with no score.
So we do get a runner on, painfully, but nothing happening. Let's go to the third. I love good timing outs. I love good timing
And
misses.
we're back. Here's the
It just
third
doesn't make
baseman,
sense to have a
number
good timing miss,
25.
in my opinion. I don't know. You have the AI getting very late hits, and we're having good timing misses. Whatever you say, game.
Just missed.
That was
Ball
absolute
1, no
gas.
strike.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball,
That's to third.
Hayes.
Throws
Throws
to
out
first.
Wilkin.
Leadoff
1 down.
hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Eric Haas. Ground ball hits it hard, but Horowitz is there.
He steps out
2
of the
quick
bag.
outs.
And a couple of quick outs.
101 off the bat. He definitely has been hitting the ball hard.
Back to the top of the lineup, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers.
He had
He
35
was the
stolen
strikeout
bases
victim
this
his
year.
first time.
Yelich? Wow. Okay. Across the 300 stolen bases mark there. for his career, and he's probably going to hit over 300 home runs as well. Good for him. Had 109 walks. Okay. Wow, Yelich is definitely living up to expectation. Yeah, good discipline. That could be why. The smart hitter.
Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 to Yelich, two-time batting title champion, 2018 and 2019. Oof. Not where I wanted that, but we'll take it.
That one missed.
Sinker down and in, 2-1. I'm going to go back to the sinker.
2 down, nobody on. That misses.
3-1.
3-1 now.
It's not. Guess we're not giving them good enough stuff, I suppose. Fly ball, center field, Simpson. Rolling back a couple steps.
He's there. He's got it.
And
that's
Skeens.
the third out.
3 innings for him.
Home half of the third coming up. No score.
8, 9, and 1 to Hayes, Palacios, and Simpson. Nice to see Brian Hayes back in the lineup.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Finished the year at 250. He really turned it up second half of the season.
That clips the corner.
That's good.
Still a very tough matchup against Woodruff. Only hitting 235 against him.
Up and in, just on the edge.
I think I said 4 for
That's
17.
a swing at it. He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball.
We'll get to Woodruff. Just gotta keep grinding.
Not close with that.
They're way out there.
1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a swing
Man,
and a miss.
I'm just swinging at everything.
That's tough. You see it well.
All right,
that was
4th
clearly
strikeout for
up and
Woodruff.
out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
I don't know
When
what
you
I'm
see a
swinging at
pitch
there.
out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember. I can't
Here's
hit that
Palacios.
pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when the
Oof.
pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fouled off to the right.
Mostly a backup player this year for us, but boy, what a year he had. 267, 12 homers, 33 RBIs. Very good for a backup.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. In the air,
He's going to get
left
jammed
field.
left field. That's going to drop
That gets
in.
down for a hit.
Hey, there's our very
So
late hit
now
on the
back to
sinker
the top
inside.
of
We'll
the
take it.
order.
First legit hit of the game,
But a
Palacios.
lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get
Back
to
top
it
of the
if it
lineup.
stays up in the air long enough. But
Here's
right
Simpson.
there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and now the Pirates lead off man. Here's a strike.
I want to bunt so bad, but it's not really going to do us any favors. Third
Man
base
at
is
first,
in.
one away. Swinging a foul straight back.
0-2. Come on, Simpson. Just get on base.
Woodruff deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I do like Simpson. I really do. Got him as Rule 5 this year.
And ball one.
It's all about those stolen bases for Chandler Simpson. He had 37 of them, so didn't hit for a lot of power. He didn't really hit at all, actually, but I was fine with it. So it was pretty good defensively, only 3 errors. But Good
just
take,
misses.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Put in a pretty good at bat.
That's down and in.
Inside, 3-2. Reynolds on deck.
Pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I think I swung at ball 4.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the
Borderline.
best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates,
Chandler, you got to do
hitters
something
aren't
with that,
touching
buddy.
it.
You need to get a squibbler. Nope.
Got him. He picks up his 5th
Strikes out. Let me guess. Good timing. Strikeout. God, I had like 7 foul balls that were all good timing.
Brian Reynolds. Fly to left his
Yep,
first
good timing, of course. It's going to be one of those games.
Popped up,
And
foul
he swings it,
territory
pops it
behind
up. Boy, this game's something else, man. I wish the timing worked in this game. Just take it
the
out.
plate. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score.
Ugly at bat by Reynolds, swings at the first pitch. Not allowed to get a hit, guys. We do got one, but not allowed to get good hits. That hit was on a very late. Let's go to the 4th.
Back here at PNC Park, on to the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And a strike right through there.
101.
That one at triple digits.
Very good vision. Very good contact for Frelick.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ground ball. Hayes got to hurry.
Hayes. Sends
And
it
he will
to
throw out
first.
Frelick.
That's the
One
first
down.
in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job
Taking
of
advantage of these
keeping the
Brewers.
ball
They're
out of the
aggressive.
air.
They
Lets
like
the
to swing the
defense
bat.
behind him with another ground ball. Good
As long as we don't
execution.
make any mistakes, it's
Here's
fine.
the left fielder, Jackson Chorio. Went down on strikes his first time through.
There's Churio. That ball hit high, deep. Palacios
That's back there.
can't get it, and the Brewers will take a 1-0 lead.
Absolute smash to left. And that gives
What a
them the lead.
surprise! The AI gets a
One pitch,
home run
one
on a
swing,
fastball
one
inside.
run.
Just
Yeah, you
can't
can say
throw
that's
inside
efficiency
pitches in this
right
game.
there. Didn't need much time in the
Doesn't
box
matter
to
if you
make
throw
an impact.
105 or 1,000 miles an hour. They'll find a way to hit it. Brewers get on the board first.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed
Game
to
owes
get it
us.
out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the
Nice
home
try
run.
by
What an
Palacios.
attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try to
103
bring
down the
that
middle, good timing. That
And here is
shouldn't matter
Hoskins.
whatsoever.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Shouldn't matter whatsoever. I had at least 10 good timing swings in the last inning, and they resulted in nothing. So,
One out, bases empty, and a run
That's
in
just a
here
show
in
for ya.
Game 1 of the NLDS.
that's just the show. 1-2 to Hoskins. Yeah, I'm sure you want me to throw a fastball inside.
One down, bases empty. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Woo!
Cut on and miss. Struck him
He was
out.
sitting on that one.
Make it 4 strikeouts
He just
for
missed
him
it.
on the bump today.
4 strikeout for Skeens.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Here's Bichette.
That's a strike. It's
Curveball 0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4.
I should have figured the game was going to do something like that, though. You know, you're pitching great, and then all of a sudden it's just like 103. Nah, that doesn't matter.
Off the mark there.
Still going to be a home run no matter what you do.
Taking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ground ball, Cruz deep in the hole. Throw him out.
Number 3.
What's up, Little Max team?
The Brewers add one with a
Appreciate the
solo
follow on
shot.
Twitch. How you doing?
It's now 1-0. You're watching
Churio
the National
takes a
League
103
Division Series
fastball and
on
puts it
the
over the
show.
wall. 1-0 Brewers. Game 1, 2027 NLDS.
Bottom 4, stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
All right, the game owes us a run. Let's see what it does. Here's Cruz.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that
Kinda
around?
are.
Stay
He's not
within the
wrong.
zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Kinda. Not wrong. And baby Cruz left field. That will be caught.
Pulls it in
Good
out
timing
the
out.
line.
Love to see it.
And a quick out number 1.
Oh, this
He looked
game.
like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have
This
much
game is
time,
great.
as that was a
Good timing outs
hard-hit
everywhere.
liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Horwitz stands in now and watches strike 1.
Here is Horwitz. Boy, we just have a hole in our swing right there in that part of the zone. We can never hit anything there.
Strikeout is not automatic.
He could keep throwing that changeup right there. We'll never hit it.
0-2. The Brewers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oof. Nice try. You got a favorite
I would
team,
throw him
Teeny?
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
If I can call you
slightly
Max,
elevated.
whatever you
He
want me to
just
call you.
is having a hard time catching up.
Spencer Horwitz!
Fly ball well struck.
Clear the deck! Cannonball coming! We're tied in game 1. A howitzer shot.
This game is tied. It's 1-1.
Thank you,
That one
Spencer.
just sounded different.
Thank you.
Might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing.
436 feet. We'll take it.
It's like he's playing
Yes,
ricochet
sir.
up there, and that's
Down the
typically
middle. That's what we
easiest
should
way
be
to
doing
get
to those
one.
pitches.
Slight opposite field into the gap.
We're
Man,
tied.
making it look easy, that's for sure.
Nice home run. Thanks, Max. I kind of owed that. Not gonna lie.
This is
Perfect,
Joey
perfect. There we go.
rounded out his first time. That one
All right, we're
misses.
back at 0,
1-1.
technically. Here is Joey Bart. Free agent at the end of the year. Hopefully we can
Next
send him as a
offering is
free
fouled
agent
back.
with the title.
Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Ah, don't swing
Swing
at
and
that.
a miss as he was late that time.
That was a bad pitch to swing at. I'm not doing anything with that.
Velocity.
Fouled it off. What's up, C-Boys? What's going on, dude?
That one
Way
got
upstairs.
close.
His slider's
And
definitely
it's
been missing.
2-2.
2-2 to Joey Bart. Oh, that was our
And a
pitch. I
foul
was so
ball
late on that.
stays alive.
Oh my God, I knew it, and I still
And
swung at
that's
it
6
because
Ks
I'm an
for him
idiot.
in this one.
He's really good.
6
hitting
Ks for
baseball
Woodruff.
The other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Doing okay. Why am I cursed so bad? That's two opposite statements. You
At the
you
plate
care
for
to evaluate?
Pittsburgh, Griffin Conine.
Oh, Conine.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
All right, left field. That will be caught.
Drops into the glove.
But
And
Spencer
that ends the
Horwitz.
inning. Cannonball coming.
No,
Oh,
Boog.
even a
Howitzer
piece.
coming. Ties the game up here in Game 1 of the National League Division Series. Let's go to the 5th. No surprise, pitcher's duel.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters.
Well,
have
technically, you got to give
performed
the
up
edge
this
to
point.
Woodruff. 6 strikeouts compared to 4. There's Garrett Mitchell.
Skeens back to work.
Oh, we
And a
won that.
curve drops in for a strike. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches.
Oh, no. What happened? Do you care to say?
225 pounds. A former first-round pick in 2020.
That's how
in there
Vanessa
for a
feels at
strike
times,
and
too.
Quickly 0-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And the 0-2.
Oof.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to
Hey,
do
June is
damage
also
against mistakes, but that's
Men's
not what that
Mental
pitch
Awareness
was.
Month, so if you're struggling, you better speak up.
Good job to fight
You're
that
better
one
here
off.
than dead.
Here's the 0-2.
Attaboy.
Swing and a miss. Now 5
101
strikeouts
gets
for him in the
Mitchell
We're gonna take a
5
look at the pitch
Ks.
sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every
That
single
curveball
one
is not
of
where we
them on
wanted
the
it.
edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after
I don't know why I'm
another
so scared
like
to pitch
that.
down and in.
Those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
There's Delgado.
And now Raynel Delgado. Fouled off. He was late.
AC joint sprain and bruise on your left shoulder.
Base is empty, 1 away. And
Well,
we're
that
at the top of the
shouldn't.
5th.
That's not a big recovery time, is it? I'm sorry that happened. That's
Next
horrible.
offering is fouled back.
Except for using scissors. I guess there's a bright side to everything. You know, if you gotta use scissors, you're good.
One down, base is empty.
Man.
Foul ball still.
What's up,
0-2.
YC? We're doing good, man. How have you been? How's your day? Oof.
Comes up empty.
That was
Chases
disgusting.
that one in the dirt. Gets
Bart
to
will
it,
get it
on
and
to
throw him
first.
out. 2 down.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Now I'm
Now
totally
third
dead for a
baseman
week except for cutting.
grounded out his first time.
Jesus Christ. That's not funny. That's not funny. But that's the way you said that was funny. But that's not funny. Oh, Jesus. All right, here's Brock Wilkin.
Just off the inside edge.
You have dadgum bed bugs from youth camp? Oh, Lord. Burn all the bed sheets.
And it's fouled away.
I hear that's a common thing. YC. I don't know how true that is because I've never been to a summer camp or a youth camp, but ooh, that's a hanger.
Foul ball there.
Oh, just the bites. Okay. Hey, get you some of that. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's like it's called like Aquifer or something. It's a
Line drive,
nice catch by Cruz.
and makes
It's
the
it's
play.
just a
And
little
that's out
ointment
number
that you
3.
put on
Nobody left
exposed
for
or
Milwaukee.
cracked skin and
Score
stuff.
means tie,
Helps
1-1.
relieve itch. It's pretty good. Also, aloe. Aloe is also very good.
Back here in Pittsburgh, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Termarr Johnson.
Burn the room pretty much, yeah. Well, I'm glad you don't have them. You just got bit by them. Yeesh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Termarr. Hey, there's a good timing out again.
Mitchell gets under it. Pulls it in.
Might as well not even swing at these pitches down the middle anymore. It's just not even worth it. Texas is the 3rd worst state for bed bugs.
So digging in.
Georgia's got to be there somewhere.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last.
Georgia has to be there somewhere.
Oops,
not going to swing at it. It's going to pop it up.
Cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And there's the ball.
Ke'Bryan Hayes winning his 2nd Gold Glove at the end of the year. One of 3 Gold Glove winners. Put all that up in the Discord. And the fact that David Bednar won Reliever of the Year, really convinced he won that on the last day of the season. Atta baby. Right field, and that will be caught.
He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, he hits the ball hard. That's fine. That's a loud out. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, Josh Palacios. A single his first time.
Dad told you about an old cable TV, and he was watching a game that didn't cut to commercial, and the 2 commentators were arguing and cursing each other. Jesus Christ. That's funny. Gotta love those hot mic moments. Oh, Palacios gets blocked.
But he just lost control for a brief moment there.
2nd hit batter.
But don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Did that actually hit? That didn't look like it hit me. I don't think that was intentional, even though Palacios did hit a home run off of him in the last episode. Oh yeah, right off those meaty thighs. Oh God. Alright. 2nd hit batter of the game. 2 out. Here's Simpson. Wow.
In the box with 2 gone.
Okay.
And takes a look at a called strike.
Interesting decision there. Might as well just put the controller down if you're calling that a strike.
Swing and a high fly
Left field, and that will be caught.
Squeezes it, and the inning is over.
Nothing doing. Game 1. Tied at
Still
1.
tied. 1-1.
Halfway done. Just went at each other. Wow, the amount of professionalism they have to keep their differences off air is that takes a lot of skill to do.
Fastball for a strike.
Here's Eric Haas. Ground ball. Johnson.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. One up, one
Tosses
down.
out. Haas, 1 down. That's funny.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one.
I'd be like, hey, look at that, Mike. He scored, unlike somebody I know.
That one misses. And that's
I feel like
ball
we're
one.
just missing that sinker. Yelich is just such a tough out to get.
One down, base is empty. And
2-0.
another ball.
Should I add more pitch types? I don't think so. Wow.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
3-0. Predetermined walk incoming, everybody.
I would expect in this 3-0 count.
I wish they would add an ambidextrous pitcher. I know they're hard to, I know they're rare, but it would be really cool if there was an ambidextrous pitcher in this game. As far as I know, there's not one.
Yeah,
That's going to be a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his
Like some of
career.
these pitches that they're coming up with, like the splinker and the... There was another one I saw and I can't remember what it was, but I'm just like, now we're just really just adding stuff, right? The sweeper I'm fine with. I get the sweeper.
Throw over to first. Yelich dives back in.
Pitcher in real life has like 9 pitch types. Yeah. It would be cool if they could make it to where you add... just not getting anywhere with a sinker.
Always tough to turn to speedster like this. It's even harder
It would be cool if they had like 6 pitches if the pitcher was, you know,
hard on the ground that they can
if they
handle
did do that.
too quickly.
I'm pretty sure you Darvish throws like 7 pitches, maybe 8. Oh, is Yelich going here? He is not.
And a count 1-2.
Keep our focus on Frelick.
2 strikes. May
1-2.
see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Yeah, you know, just fouling off
Puts it off,
101.
You'll see another.
I mean, I get the sweeper and I get the splinker, I guess, but there was another one I heard the other day that just kind of didn't make sense to me. It was like a changeup and
1-2 count.
I want to say it was a changeup and a forkball, but I don't remember exactly which one it was.
Go ahead run at first here in game 1 of the NLDS.
Oof.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I used to be heavy into it. I've backed off a little bit. Oh, you are leaning.
Skeens checks on first. Yelich.
It's pretty bad when
dives back
Skeens
in
is starting to have
safely.
issues getting rid of
And
Frelick.
that's the second disengagement now.
No dice, 2-2. But yeah, I used to really be into it. Not so much anymore. I mean, I'll talk about it on a calm level with people.
Here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Attaboy, fly ball, center field. Simpson should grab it. 2 down.
Brings it in. 2 down.
What's your party? I don't like to align myself with any. If you look at my voting record, it's Democrat, but I don't really like to align myself with a party anymore.
He's already homered in this game.
As Cosmo and Wanda, or as Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents said, there are 2 halves of a whole idiot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Right down the middle to Churio. He's already got a home run tonight. We don't need another one. This guy still amazes me.
That one hammered, but pulled
Are you just
foul.
sitting on my 101 fastball all the time? But no, I've got friends that are hardcore Democrats. I got friends that are hardcore Republicans. Oh boy. Skeens gets out of it.
Brewers strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
No, I don't line myself with a party. Like I said, you look at my voting record, yes, I am. But I have voted for Republicans before. Like the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, I voted for him each time.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
Do I like Trump, though? Cannot stand him. Even before he ran for president, I couldn't stand him. Just to make that clear.
Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times. And it just
1-1 to Brian Reynolds.
Seen it very well as a group.
Got the bat going to
Foul tippy, huh?
And on the mound, you know confidence has
Boy,
to be
Woodruff
high
is just
with all
carving
the
us up.
swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's in the dirt.
Come on, Reynolds. We could use a double here. Pick of the better poison. Yeah. And that's the thing, though. Politics is a belief, you know. It's very rare that someone changes their belief.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up. If he's
That's fine, dude. That's perfectly fine.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Reynolds will fly out. One down.
Puts it away for the out. And
It's
there's
a
one
glorious
down.
Pookie Bear. I like that. It's good.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound.
All right.
Pitching change coming.
Making a pitching
Brandon
change.
won't
Woodruff.
go any further, and a nice effort
gonna be
out of
pulled.
him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in
It's
a
not going
moment.
to get any easier. This Spurs bullpen's really good. Are they going to bring in Uribe? No, they are not.
Aaron Ashby.
Aaron
will
Ashby,
take over
okay.
here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the left
I know,
hitter
dude, it's
coming
fine.
up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
All right, Aaron Ashby is in.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
We've seen this a lot. Let's check out Aaron Ashby. He's 28. He's a 78 overall lefty. Sinker, change, curve, and slider. 2 years left on his deal. Was he not used? Okay, he was used. I looked at the wrong tab there. All right, so only 40 games for ERA. I think we had him back in the... can't remember the
That one
I think I had him in the
finds
A's
zone.
franchise.
That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Man.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen.
Oh,
for the Brewers.
Jesus.
Ryan Hudson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Koenig
Man, I don't
warming up as
like
well.
Koenig, man. He is a hard pitcher to hit off of.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Can I please check my swing in this game? Just once, game. Come on.
Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better.
Brewers down.
Right there. At least to foul something off, extend that.
Nice enough you let it slide.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered
Getting to
here
attach
in
to a
this one.
politician is not a good thing. I baby Horowitz, left field. Come on, drop. Attaboy, it'll drop. 2-hit knock for Horowitz.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Joey Bart.
All right, here's Joey. Bang,
Spins through that.
good sinker. 0 for 2. Should we get our bullpen going? Like I said, no real big surprises when it comes to our no big surprises when it came to our what's the word I'm looking for? Bullpen.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
0-2. Change up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out.
Game
of the hand.
1 of
Just
the
spit on it.
National League Division Series. We all tied up.
Off the outside
We have
edge,
not
and
won a
now
playoff game this
the
series.
count is 2-2.
Kind of
That
blazing.
one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Griffin Conine in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact.
3-2. Baby Joey, right field. Oh, that's a good job by the right fielder to cut that off.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Nice job at driving.
I do, man. I think that should be a decision for a woman and her doctor. I don't know what's so wrong about that. I don't know what's so controversial about that. But everyone has their own beliefs, man, and that's perfectly fine.
That could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Griffin Conine.
Here's Conine.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Go-ahead run.
Be a good time to get a go-ahead run. Well, when you swing at that. Call time.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch.
Do we have too many lefties in our lineup? Yep, sure do.
Chases in the dirt, slider there.
Oh, that's tough, man. They picked the right time to bring in a lefty. But I just didn't want to move Hayes up. That would have been a good spot for Hayes, but I just didn't feel good hitting him in front of Conine. All right, let's go to the 7th. We're still tied.
Top of inning number 7, leading off Rhys Hoskins.
How far do we let Skeens go?
Swings and misses. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early.
I don't want to throw you a fastball. I just don't.
Over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Atta boy. 0-2 to Hoskins. Maybe we can get away with this.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Good contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
0-2. He was late on that. See if we can bury the sinker here.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
The fact that he hit that in the air kind of scares me a little bit. Who we got here? Let's go ahead and get him warming up. I'm a little worried about getting Hunter Harvey in here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hoskins is sitting on it. This might be a mistake. Nope.
Up and in.
Glad I missed there.
Count 1-2.
All right, 1-2. Got to be careful here.
And it's fouled off.
Continue to foul everything off. Attaboy. It's Hoskins. 8 strikeouts for Skeens. We got Bichette.
1 for 2.
Trying to think here. Another tough hitter. Garrett Mitchell. I mean, this is a good part of the lineup. Oof. That is not locating. All right, 0-1. You're just now joining us. It is 1-1. 2 solo home runs. Fly ball right field. Conine giving it a look. No, sir.
And that will drop foul.
Well, he wanted to.
That one is downstairs. Now
1 ball, 2
Well, that's kind of
strikes.
what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have to play discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Well, it's not about that, YC. It's about the complications of, you know, pregnancies. It's about government overreach. It's about, you know, taking what should be a private matter and making it public and demonizing one way or the other. That's what it's about. Attaboy, good pitch. 2 down, 9 strikeouts for Skeens. I think we'll keep him in here against Garrett Mitchell. But no, it's not that I'm wanting babies to be killed. That's just outrageous. I have a son, so I mean, to even assume that about me is ridiculous. But as a male, I don't understand all the complications there are in pregnancies. Woo! Skeens, can I get a selfie? Wonder if I tag Paul Skeens on Twitter, if that will help. Doubt it. All right, 0-2.
Count, you
Good
got
take.
the opportunity to expand
1
the
and 2.
zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top
We do
half
have
of
people
inning
ready
number
to go.
7. The next pitch misses. 2
2
2.
balls and 2 strikes. One of them the curve. Let's see if we can bury it. Attaboy! Skeens gets him fishing.
And he strikes out the side
10
for the
strikeouts
second
for
time
Skeens.
today.
Where is the offense?
In that one, 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's
Gets
electric
Hoskins.
stuff out there on the mound.
Gets Bichette. And he gets the other guy. I can't remember. Good Lord. You know, you saw it. All right, Skeens, we need to get you a run, bud.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Brian Hudson coming in. Didn't understand where you're coming from. I got you, man. Hey, I respect your opinion. I really do. I think we can be human beings and respect opinions. All right, so Brian Hudson in.
Swinging a foul.
Lamar Johnson, this is his first playoff game. Be nice to get a hit for him. It's again another lefty.
Hit in the air, center field.
Golfs it,
Mitchell gets under
but that's not going to do anything.
Hauls it in,
1 down.
And there's 1 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes.
Okay, here's Hayes. Lefty on the mound.
First pitch misses. All tied
Hey, dude, that's
up in the
perfectly
bottom of
fine.
the
It's the
7th.
environment you were raised in. It's hard to change something like that. Wow, that ball just curved back in. That's perfectly fine, man. I'm not hating on you for it. We all have grown up in a different environment, and we are all institutionalized in a way that we believe
1 down, base is empty.
this way is better than that way.
2 and 1.
You know? Oh, Hayes.
Out front and
Good
foul
cutter.
to the left
2 and 2.
side.
I did. I sure did.
And that's too high.
Upstairs, 3 and 2. Palacios is on deck. We may. Ooh, do we take Palacios out?
Swings and misses. Struck
Man,
him
I just
out.
cannot get anything going.
Solid effort out of their
I just
starter.
can't.
The bullpen is following
I'm
suit.
swinging
Just
it.
a good day's
Horrible
advantage
pitches.
there as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, it gets stability.
Who
from
did
all
I
their
vote for?
performances.
Josh Palacios.
Yeah, we'll keep Palacios
The
in
next
there.
Pirate to hit.
I did.
Close, but called a ball. And that's
It was
ball
nice to
one.
vote for someone that could form complete sentences and could answer questions.
Two outs. And that's outside.
Outside, 2-0. Now, that doesn't mean I was just like, oh my god, yeah, you know. No.
And a
Just
foul
like every other
ball.
candidate and every other
Makes the
party,
count
there's
2-1.
definitely some skeletons in the closet. For sure. For sure.
Two down, nobody on.
Man,
Fouls one off. 2-2.
one day we're going to crack one here. He's going to hang it and we're going to push it to the wall.
And misses
Another full
inside.
count. Simpson is on deck. Lefty, lefty, lefty. Jesus. Okay. We got too many lefties. Good take.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
That's a pretty extreme view there. That's a pretty extreme view there. Just saying what you believe. The thing is, though, that is sexist. That's literally the definition of sexist. And just because you were grown up on a belief doesn't mean, you know, you have to stay that way. But I'm not going to try to convince you of that. There's no point. Here's Hunter Harvey.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Outside
We haven't really talked about Hunter Harvey a lot this year, but he's done okay, but he hasn't exactly done what we've wanted him to do. He was supposed to be our 7th inning guy, and he's been hit or miss on that, but some things we can talk good about. He has given up a lot of home runs. Ks are up, walks are down. Well, he's actually giving up more home runs. But anyway, Ks and walks are trending in the right direction, so that's good.
just
Still in one.
missed. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Stay with your girl, by the way. Good. I'm glad things are working out.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
But to go back to what you were saying, you know, women didn't have a quote-unquote huge impact on histories because
We'll do it again.
we didn't allow women to do anything back then. That's probably part of the reason.
It's a leadoff
We're going to walk
walk,
Delgado.
and that's the go-ahead run.
That's not what we wanted.
Easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you.
But times changed. We also didn't consider African American citizens back then. We considered them 3/5 of a person.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed
So, I
in
mean,
here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best
it's
to get
just-
in the scoring position.
It's not a good point of history. That's what it is.
And foul
We have
ball.
to advance. You know, we have to understand that people have strengths, people have weaknesses, you know.
Swing
0-2.
and miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2.
Oh no, dude, I'm fine. You're not you're not bugging me at all, man. I'm comfortable talking as long as it's a conversation, and I feel as though you're having a conversation.
Struck him out.
But yeah, we can change whatever you want. I'm good.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call.
How's your girl doing? Is she doing all right?
Favor on the mound. No question about it.
That was a low pitch, but we will take the call.
Like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout.
That's totally low.
Clear, that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next for the Brewers, Eric Haas.
All right, one out, one on. I need to sit. No, we'll keep you up. You thinking about stealing over there?
Check on the runner.
I don't think he'll try to steal.
Back in on a dive.
You ever talked to her in a couple days?
Swings through that
99. 0-1. What state did you say she lived in again? Because you have a long distance relationship, right? I swear Delgado's going to take off here. Fly ball, right field. Conine. He gloves it, 2 down.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that's right. You live in Mississippi and she lives in Indiana. I got it. Okay. Well, like I said, man, long distance relationships they are a tough thing to get to work, but it is possible.
Fought off foul.
Go back and you talk to some other girls at camp. There's nothing wrong with interacting with the opposite sex. As long as you're not, like, you know, trying to get with them or flirting with them. You know, casual conversation's perfectly fine. It's where you got to trust your partner, you know? Like, I've been with Vanessa for 13 years, man, and I could care less if she talks to another male.
Sets him down looking. A controversial call.
We got some lucky calls in that inning, but we'll take it. Nice job by Hunter Harvey. Let's go bottom of the 8th. We need to get a run. We need to get a run. Lucky for Vanessa, there's females that's not lining up for this, so she's safe.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, God.
Jared Koenig.
All right, here's Jared Koenig. I thought his name was Koenig, but okay. I do not like facing this guy whatsoever.
And now the Pirates leadoff man. 0 for 3.
He is a tough cookie to crack here. 33-year-old, 78 overall lefty, sinker, cutter, curve, and changeup. And he has been very good. Like I said, this Brewers bullpen is very, very good. So, oh boy.
With 2 strikeouts
He was kind of
and a
flirting.
flyout.
Well, if you feel like you have, you know,
On the ground to first.
right side. Simpson not running that play out kind of annoys me. I'm going to probably pull you if you don't run that out, my dude. I'm going to pitch one out. You know, if you feel like you've crossed a line, then just, you know, tone yourself back a little bit.
Pirates DH, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, my God.
First pitch, not
Ryan
close.
Reynolds.
Moving
Oh, boy.
to the bullpen, Trevor McGill getting ready to
Both
go.
of those guys I don't
Uribe,
like facing.
a high-throwing
McGill and
right-hander
Uribe.
up as well.
McGill is the closer.
And he chases
I'm
a
just
high
swinging it.
fastball there.
Man, this is awful. Let's set you down. What do we got here? Should we put in Moretta? Probably.
Here's a 1-1.
Reynolds lines out to Hopkins. Okay. We're going to lose this game because we're not allowed to hit anything. Good Lord.
You know, when you
I hate
make
games like this.
you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
All right, here's Cruz. He's been dead silent. As he smacks it left field, going deep, and foul.
It's a foul ball.
That's the type of game we're having. That is the type of game we're having. Oh, man. Just barely. That sucks. Oh, well. 0-1 to Cruz.
2 outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
How did I meet Vanessa? I met her. That story is a pure story of luck. 100% luck. I'll get to it here in a second. I swear to God, dude. We have got to start hitting this ball. I'm not asking for home runs, but we have got to start hitting this ball. All right, we're going to the 9th. It is still tied at 1. Jesus. Okay.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee.
We're going to leave Harvey in there. Here's Frelick.
Harvey back to work.
Going for a bunt. Hayes is there. Hayes' throw gets Frelick. Out of play by Hayes. There's the Gold Glover throwing out the speedster. One down. Surprised they didn't try that sooner.
So up next, Jackson Chourio.
If you don't get ahead in the count,
no. So the story of how I met her was I was a third year in college, and it was her freshman year in college. I was going through a depression at that point in time in my life. Nothing severe. Popped him up. And I lived right down the road from the college, and I had a friend of mine that said, "Hey, will you come help me do something at the college? I need some help." It was pretty much just printing stuff off. And so, you know, I had nothing better to do. He basically had to come drag me out of the apartment to help him. So I go down there, and they had the college had what they call a foam, F-O-A-M, foam dance party that night. And so the building that he needed access to was open. What's up, Joseph? We are playing on Legend Pitching Hall of Fame hitting. And the building that we needed access to help him do his his task was open. So we went down there to do it, and because I didn't have a badge for that college, I went to a different college. I wasn't allowed in. So I waited outside for my buddy. That was supposed to take, I don't know, 5 minutes. And he didn't show up. Like, he just went inside and just disappeared or something. And attaboy. I don't know if I can tell the story while I'm playing this game. You guys want to hear a story, or do you want me to finish the game? Bottom of the 9th we go. They are leaving Cone again.
Spencer Horwitz.
Ooh. Whoa, it's 2 for 3. What was the record this season? We finished 100 wins and 62 losses. Yes, I know. I'm surprised too. But this is also 2027, so we're a couple years ahead. First time since 1909 the Pirates had 100 wins in a season. You wouldn't know it by watching me hit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains
Spencer has our
0-2.
only run of the game with a solo shot.
Just
Almost
misses
swung at
with
that.
one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how
If
you
I
take
walk
that.
it off,
He's
I'll tell
seeing
the
ball
story.
Out of the pitcher's hand really
Sorry.
well right now.
I do like telling the story. That's a jam shot.
Ground ball up the middle.
Not going to do anything there.
In plenty of time.
One out.
First, one up, one down.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very
I just can't be
difficult to
patient,
put the
man.
ball
That's
in
my
the air
problem.
or get
Just
through it.
not being
pours
patient.
in on the hands.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey.
All right, here's Joey.
1 for 3.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball
Let's
game.
see
You
here.
better believe
Lefty,
he's gonna be
lefty.
all
No,
in
righty,
to get
lefty.
the ball over the fence somewhere.
Technically, I should put in a lefty here. Let's get Joey Wentz warming back up. Come on, Joey.
In there at the knees for a
Man,
strike.
what am I supposed to do with that? It's just been a rough game, man. Offense is just dead. We've had some good timing. Not that one, but we've had some good timing.
One
Out.
down, base is empty. Out
Joey
to
Bart
short.
up the middle again.
Bichette
Nice play
gets
by
it to
Bichette.
first.
2 down.
And that quickly, 2 away.
That's
Okay.
what good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Griffin Conine, the next Pirate to hit.
All right, here's Conine. No ghost runner in the playoffs. Conine rips it to right, but of course right at somebody. Another good timing out. Love to see it. Give me a freaking break, game. Hey, let's go to extras. Game 1 of the National League Division Series. This kills me. This kills me.
Bo Bichette now at the plate.
All right, so the plan is we are going to let him face Bichette, and then we're going to go to Wentz. Hopefully we don't give up a home run. Ground ball. Nice play by Johnson. Kind of unnecessary, but we'll take it.
Done for the out.
Just so
Nice play, 1 out.
on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And of
Yeah,
course,
yes,
the
yeah,
motion
YC. I would love to
was
tell you the
getting
story.
out.
We'll see you next time. Nice place by Tamar Johnson.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Let's go to the bullpen, and we're going to break in Joey Wentz.
And the Pirates manager
Sandy
making his
Alomar
way to the
Jr.
mound
coming
now
out.
as he will make the
We are
move.
going to pull. Nice job by Hunter Harvey. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. Proud of you.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound.
Joey Wentz is our weaker lefty,
Bringing in
but
the
we're facing the
lefty with
weaker part of the
left-handed
lineup.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
All right, so here we go.
Outside
1-0 to Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here are the late stages of game 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Cutter, 1-1.
Right through there.
1-2. Come on, Joey. Just keep focused, man. Do what you're doing. Attaboy, 95 inside corner.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do.
Bullpen on point here tonight. 2 down here in the 10th inning.
And this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Telling you, we're running out of time for the game starts cheesing.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
And here's Delgado, so he'll hit from the right side.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0 for 2 with a walk.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS.
Beautiful curveball, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Burn it outside, burn it outside. Heads up, if you're on Twitch, there is an ad incoming. If you do not want ads, you could subscribe to the channel on Twitch or head on over to YouTube, where we're also live there. The choice is yours. Here's the 0-2.
And
Way
that's
outside.
downstairs and outside.
Where do you want this pitch? Oh, down here. Ground ball, that's going to get through past Johnson.
And that one finds its way through.
And Delgado will
Gets
be on
base
with 2
and keeps
outs.
it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Okay,
Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman.
here's Wilkin.
And that's
Now
all
the
he
umpire
has
is going
on
to
edge.
squeeze the zone.
And it's 1-0.
0 for 3 for Wilkin. Heads up.
And that one fouled off.
Heads up, third base coach. I don't think he's going to go anywhere over there at first.
And that one fouled off.
That's the thing with Joey Wentz. When there's a runner on base, he becomes a lot harder to control. Popped him up.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Hayes.
He's got it. And that's the
Let's
third
go to the bottom
out.
of the 10th.
So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number
Come on,
10.
guys. We got to do
Ball
something
tied
here.
1-1.
We have got to do something here.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers.
Not going to be this inning.
Trevor McGill.
Trevor McGill is rough. They are playing this game perfectly. Got to give them credit.
Termarr Johnson digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Here's Johnson. 0 for 3 against the flame-throwing Trevor McGill.
Ball one
Just
there.
getting warmed up. 96. Heads up.
Bounce.
Wow, that went off the derriere.
Whips it to first on
And
the
Johnson
run.
will beat it out.
He beats it out, and a go-ahead
And
run
Trevor
is
McGill
start
is
the
going
inning.
to feel some pain in that hip area. 2 pitches in, and McGill's going to have to be pulled due to injury. That is rough. That's not what we wanted for him.
Abner Uribe is forced to the mound after the injury.
They know that he can get
Well,
a
that's quite a way to get your
right-hander
first
out.
hit.
He's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That ball was scorched.
Key Brian Hayes. The next Pirate to hit. And fouled off.
So here's Hayes. I want to run so bad, but it's not going to be worth it.
Shortened the
Just
bunt
can't bunt worth a
and
darn in
missed
this
it.
game.
And the count is 0-2.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
And
out.
Ke'Bryan Hayes doing Ke'Bryan Hayes
Slide
things.
for strike
Just
3.
can't hit worth right. He's worth a damn.
Down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2
Over and
strikes,
4.
you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed.
Just can't
and
do
you
anything.
know you're going to have no chance of touching it.
All right, here's
So sometimes you
Palacios.
just have to tip your cap.
Up next for the Pirates, Josh Palacios. Swing and a miss.
100 by Uribe.
Runs the count.
Come on, Palacios. Give me another hit.
Swing and a foul. Out of
101 by Uribe. I've never seen him throw 101. I mean, I guess he can. I've just never seen it. That's going to go to the backstop. Johnson will stroll on over to second. Winning run.
Johnson
In scoring position.
The wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they come
All
in.
right.
We'll see if he can settle down.
Come on, Palacios.
The winning run on second base.
Outside, 2-2. Simpson is on deck.
And that's down
3-2.
Try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down.
Oh man, we may pull Simpson after this.
That's a good
Attaboy.
catch right there. He was down early in that plate
First and
appearance.
second,
Forced
one
it.
out.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, one out. And now the Pirates leadoff man.
Simpson can't bunt worth a darn. We could bring in Vargas here, who has 94 clutch. Oh, man. I mean, this is what his role is. I would like to have a switch hitter here. I like Simpson, but we got to go Vargas here.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ildemaro
Here
Vargas.
comes Ildemaro
This is
Vargas.
a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Winning run at second. Game 1.
There's the strike.
Starts him off with a slider.
The ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Vargas! Oh, what a play. What a play. Are you kidding me? This game, dude. This game. We are not allowed to win. That is a nice play by Hoskins, though. With Palacios running in front of him, still makes the diving play, and they just get Vargas. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. It's not unbelievable, but it's unbelievable. All right, we'll move Cruz to center. We'll put Vargas at short. I'm so upset.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, Eric Haas.
Haas has some power. But this is still the guy we want. Just got to be careful.
Cut on and missed. Good
I'm not mad at
changeup
Vargas
right there.
either, man. He hit the ball. He just didn't hit it enough.
Pulled down the line.
Come on, go foul. Go foul. Woo!
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got
Eric
a little
Haas has burned us
jumpy and
before.
excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Here's the 0-2. Not even close. Boy, what a game we got here in game 1.
Stays alive.
The pitching, that's the story, the pitching. Hey, you're out of your mind if I'm throwing him another fastball.
Another 1-2. And delivers outside.
Game's going to make me throw one, though, isn't he?
To elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
It's going to make me throw one, though, because it won't let me locate all these other pitches. You've got to be...
Now it's 3-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Wow. Umpire, you need to leave. You need to go.
Swing and a
Fly ball, center field, Cruz running after it. And he catches it at the wall. Nice play by O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, get out of here.
Christian Yelich.
This game, man.
Brewers.
This game is maddening. Good Lord. All right, here's Yelich.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
I'm probably being very risky here, keeping Joey Wentz out here.
So that drops in
0-2 to Yelich. Come on, Joey. Big pitch here, man. Big pitch.
Missed with a change.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ground ball. Vargas has to run. Nice play. Just gets Yelich 2 down. That's Vargas playing short now.
So 2 down now, and here is Sal Frelick. 0 for 4.
Should I have
with
him
3.
playing second? No, he does pretty good at his fielding. I mean, Nick Gonzalez is still there, but we may need him later.
Ground outs and a fly out.
Here's Frelick. Popped him up.
In the air.
Vargas under it. Vargas got it.
Makes the grab, and that's
Nice
the
job,
end.
Joey
So they
Wentz.
make short work of him there. 1 run can win it as we move to the
Bottom of the 11th.
All tied 1-1.
Who wants it more? I don't know if anybody wants it at this case. Let's see if the Brewers are going to make a change. They will not.
So the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH.
We will be, though.
Brian Reynolds.
We are absolutely going to... I really wish I could look at my players. All right, here's Reynolds. Uribe back out there. Reynolds, fly ball, right center, caught.
And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders
Dude, I am
10 minutes of balls
getting
into
incensed.
bats. They
I'm
practice this.
silently
When the game
raging.
comes, they make the play perfectly.
He just missed it.
The next Pirate to hit.
He just missed it. Here's Cruz.
That one off the mark.
Cruz is 0 for 4. A hit here would be lovely.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
We're not allowed to hit anything, are we? Early. Wait.
Count 1
Okay.
and 2.
Make up your mind. 1 and 2 to Cruz. Up the middle, off the second base bag. And he will still get a knock. All right, nicely done. Here's Horwitz.
See if they try to get him into motion.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
That's going to get away. Cruz is going to go to second.
Not in time. He's safe. And now
Attaboy.
in the scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy.
I was going to run on that play anyway, but the game did it for me. That was way in the dirt off of the knee pad, it looked like, of Haas. Cruz running. Got into second base. Here we go. Another opportunity.
And that is out of play. Winning run stands
late on
in
that.
second. And time called at the plate. Maybe
Come on, Spencer. You got 2 hits, man. Can I get one more? That's going to go behind the backstop, and it's also going to go back by the catcher. Cruz will get to third.
Allows the runner to advance.
Another 90 feet. Jesus, man. This is insane. Catcher Haas just completely lost it. Cruz is now at third. Infield in.
Sliced
Of course,
hard,
foul
but
ball.
One down, and the winning run at third.
Dadgummit, dude.
9 miles per hour to finish him off.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right
I
there.
just, man, I'm not allowed to do anything. I'm not allowed to hit the ball with runners in scoring position. Just not allowed.
Swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat
2 down.
should be a lot of fun. The odds
There's
of
Joey.
pulling out of this just went up considerably.
And here is Joey Bart. Just missed.
I was thinking about putting Andy Rodriguez in here. God, dude, this game is so infuriating. We just need a hit. A wild pitch. Something. Another wild pitch.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that.
A better
one.
wild
Could be
pitch.
dangerous.
Come on, Joey. Just a little hit through the middle.
2 outs. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
We're never going to score because I suck at hitting.
Pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1-2 now.
Oh, my gosh. I was waiting for the umpire to call that a strike.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Winning run at third. 2 down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And we can't do it. God, dude, what kind of voodoo magic does this game have? What is this voodoo magic? AI can get hits like that all the time. We're just not allowed. Not allowed. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. Just hurry up and hit the home run already.
Takes over on the mound.
God, this game, dude. I hate myself for swinging at it, but at the same time, you got to be kidding me.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has
All right,
the ability
12th
to
inning.
really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Not even
That's
close
a good
there.
start.
And that's ball 1.
That's a real good start. Jesus Christ.
For a strike.
Here's Churio. He's got a home run tonight. Right center field. Nice job by Cruz. He'll keep him in at first. Boy, it must be nice to just get hits. I wish I could do that. I wish I could just get hits whenever I want. Of course, good timing and they get a hit. Ah, this game sucks. All right, are they going to suicide squeeze? What are we thinking here?
Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins.
Good Lord.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
4 strikeouts for Hoskins tonight, so he's going to hit a 2-run homer here. The law of averages is going to strike real hard.
Throw to first. Backstanding. He's in there safely.
I'm watching you, buddy.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fouls it off. 0-2 to Hoskins.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
I don't know what to throw here. Oh my goodness.
Swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
That's not where I wanted that, but we'll take it. Hoskins strikes out for the 5th time tonight. That slider was not where we wanted that.
Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Bo Bichette up now for the
That's a
Brewers.
big first out. Here's Bichette.
Moretta checks the runner. He's back
I'm
safely.
keeping my eye on you. I've really got to use the bathroom.
In there at the knees.
95. By the way, we haven't talked about Moretta a lot this season, but he's been one of the best guys out of the bullpen. 45 games, a 10-0 record. He's got a save in 3 holds, 54 innings pitched, only giving up 9 runs. Brings him to an ERA of 1.5. Only 1 home run given up in 54 innings. 1.5 ERA. The whip is pretty good. But yeah, he's just been solid. I mean, he's been one of the best out of the bullpen. I need him to be really good here. Whew. 0-2.
With the go-ahead run at first, here are the late stages of Game 1.
Oh my gosh.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Once again, not where we wanted the slider, but we'll take it. Bichette swings and misses. 2 down. I don't know how they missed that. That was a huge mistake.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Here's Mitchell.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swing and a miss by Mitchell. 0-1.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think
I'm nervous,
negative,
man.
but you gotta
I really
find a way
want
to
this
somehow
game.
center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next off.
Strike 2. Now, you will not see Moretta hit 99. Sometimes you'll mostly hit him hit 96, 97. 0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Everything just kind of levitating a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Fouls it off again. 0-2 to Mitchell. Ground ball. Johnson throws to first. They just get Mitchell. Nice job by Moretta. Bottom of the 12th we go. 6, 7, 8 due up. Oh, man. Of course they bring in another lefty. Dadgummit.
Tyler Alexander. So digging in, Griffin.
There's Conine. Okay. I've got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Did not expect this to take so long. I'll be back. Okay. Maybe now I'll hit better with my bladder empty. I doubt it. Getting close to 2 hours in the broadcast. Jesus. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 12th. Tyler Alexander on. Conine 0 for 3. He has been hit by a pitch.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Let's check out 32-year-old lefty. Long reliever. Cutter, 4-seam change, 2-seam and slider. Thankfully, not a lot of velo, but he's got a lot of movement. So, he has not been called up at all this year. He is on the playoff roster, though. Which is weird. I thought they couldn't make the roster. Anyway.
And strike 2.
0-2. Come on, Conine. Of course. Pitch in the zone. Not allowed to hit it. I forgot. Silly me. Ratings don't matter. Of course. Of course. Too early. My foot, man. Hanging slider. 0-1. Man, how many relievers do they have? Clausen and Williams. Throwing.
And the 0-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
1-2 to Johnson.
Bases empty, one away here in game 1 of the NLDS.
Oh.
In the air,
how did we even hit that?
Makes the
doesn't matter, 2 down.
2 down.
I swear to God, man.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Here's Hayes. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. We are facing a lefty with him, though.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm just impatient, man. I can't help it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in
Umpire would have
extra
called that a
innings.
strike anyway.
Up and in. And
Bounced off
1-1.
something. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
We're literally not allowed to do anything. Good timing, my foot, game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Why does he have such a weak exit velocity? His power's in the mid-60s. Hayes rounds out. At least he didn't strike out.
Inning number 13.
12 innings, not enough. Let's go to the 13th. Actually, no, not yet.
Now it's the second baseman, Randall Delgado.
We're going to let him face Delgado. Bottom of the lineup.
Moretta back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul.
Not really a lot of... I'm not saying that they can't hit a home run, but not a lot of potential here. Excuse me. Now, Eric Haas, I'm a little worried about.
Yo, one. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay
Good slider,
in the
0-2.
just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off.
We're
But
still
right
okay
here,
on
you really
relievers.
shouldn't do anything with it.
We still have Cade Horton. And if need be, we will have Bubba Chandler.
And 1-2.
Take. 1-2. Popped him up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Johnson.
One away.
Loves it. 1 out.
Now the third baseman.
Here's Brock Wilkin.
To the left side, but
Swinging
it
at the
is
first
well
pitch. Foul ball. Who would have thought? 13 innings. 1-1.
Just missed.
The take.
One down, base is empty.
Ground ball.
Swing,
Hayes.
ground ball. Sends it
Throws him
across
out.
the
2
first.
down.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Good thing we have an off day.
Firing that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed
Thank
to
you.
do.
Anyway.
Next for the Brewers, Eric Haas.
And here's Haas.
A little
Swing
out front
and a
there
miss.
as He swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Nope.
Take 1-1. I don't want to throw this man a fastball.
Next pitch
If I can
misses
help it, dear God,
outside.
they don't swing at
Now 2
anything in this
balls and a
game.
strike.
Ground ball.
Up the middle.
It's going to get through. Of course it
Finds its
is.
way through for a hit.
Must be
So
nice
a
to just get hits
2-out
whenever you
count
want.
keeps
Love to
standing
see it.
alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Really nice job staying up the middle.
All right, we're going to have a
with his
mound
approach.
visit.
He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it
I
through
think
the
we're going to
infield.
call the bullpen here. Pitching coach out. We're going to call upon A.J. Puck.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dauri Moreta done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads
Nice
to
job
the
by
dugout.
Moreta.
Back with a new arm after a quick break. The new pitcher in the game, A.J. Puck.
A.J. Puck out of the pen here, our other lefty specialist. 2 out, runner at first. Got to face Yelich.
And now, Christian Yelich on the corner for a strike.
0 for 4 with a walk.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Swing and a miss at the sinker. 0 and 2.
Got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Good stop by Joey
Squirts
Bart.
away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the go-ahead run at first, and here in extra innings.
Ground ball, fair.
And it gets by him.
Down the left field line, Palacios does a good job.
Second with 2 gone.
First and second, 2 down. Brewers have a runner in scoring position.
The team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just found a way to slap
Man.
that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to
All right,
those
here's Frelick.
drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Strike 1.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
Rounded out in the first inning. You remember the first inning?
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras.
Ground ball, that's going to get through.
Field for a knock.
Here comes the run home. Haas's throw, safe.
Time is safe at
The Brewers are going to get the lead because, of course, they are, because they can get hits whenever they want.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he's
That must be nice.
back up the middle.
Must be
Timing was just
nice.
perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's
Good
just
throw
no
by
chance
Cruz,
for
but, you know, the
hard
speedy
hit.
Haas.
First and
Man, it just
second.
must be nice to just get hits whenever you want.
Now, Jackson Chorio, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Here's
And
Churio.
it's a ball.
That sucks, dude. This game's awful. Out of all the good timing hits that I wasn't allowed to get, and then they get back-to-back hits, and now they have perfect plate vision. Yeah, this game's rigged.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Must be nice to just have a rigged game.
Just
Perfect plate
missed.
vision.
Get ready for some action here. Get
Perfect
on the
plate
outside of the
vision.
plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Reese Haas
Fucking
over
perfect
six
plate
innings
vision.
with a
Predetermined
walk.
walk. Here, let's get more runs. Why not?
Right there, 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate
Boy,
was
I
able to
wish
help him
I
out
had the
by
audacity
swinging
to
something
not
out of his zone.
swing at any one of those
2
pitches.
outs. Bases full. Now the Brewers clean up.
Bases loaded. Let's have another mound visit. Of course, his confidence is way down, so we're going to give up a grand slam here. Just be ready for it. It just sucks that you do what you're supposed to do, and the game's like, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want because I'm a game.
Out in front with the
0-1.
swing, and that is
Bases
strike
loaded.
one.
Yelich at third. Frelick at second. Churio at first. Hit, predetermined walk. Still can't call the zone worth a damn.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Still can't call this zone worth a damn. I'm glad he's just not calling that now.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Foul ball, 1-2.
That's out of play. So they're all loaded up.
I just don't get this game, man. This guy struck out 5 times tonight. How is he not swinging at that? This game's rigged. I don't know what else to say. It's rigged.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
That better go foul. Are you kidding me?
Down about it. Out of here. Grand slam. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got
game
his
is so
timing locked
stupid.
in. He's looking pretty dangerous at
This
the
game
dish
is
right
so
now.
dumb. It's so dumb. It's honestly so dumb. Whatever the game wants, man.
Wow, what a
I want to see where this sweeper was.
To be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch them all.
Get the fuck out of here, SDS. God dang, dude.
Now, Bo Bichette.
You still can't call a zone either. Like, I just don't get this game at all.
Offense exploding for 5 so far.
Well,
in the inning.
GG's, everyone.
Deep into extra innings.
This, all of a sudden, the Brewers have just turned into the perfect team. They don't swing at anything. Just down the middle. Here we go.
Just gotta work through it.
There we go. Oh, look, a fly ball. What the fuck, SDS? Your game is so fucking stupid.
Settles underneath it. He makes
It's
the
so
grab.
dumb. This
And
game
that
makes
is
no
that.
sense. A guy that struck
So
out
they
5
put the
times
big
tonight
number in the inning
takes a
at
pitch
5
literally
across the
inside
plate.
near his
And this
knees
was
and
the
hits a
biggie
grand
here,
slam.
The grand slam. And this is now a
That's
6-1
SDS for you.
ball game.
And your broken game. All right, let's see how many good
Now,
timing
Josh
outs we get here.
Palacios.
Let's take a look at all the good timing outs we're going to get. You guys ready? Because we're going to get some. Unbelievable. I swear to God, if we get a run in this inning, I'm going to be more pissed.
Billy Cook.
I'm going to be more
And they
pissed.
got their work cut out for them, but this game just crazy back and forth. So who knows?
This
what
game
they've got in
sucks.
store here.
Swing and a ball
Well, that ball's hit pretty
driven
good, but that's going to be a fly out because we're not allowed to get hit, so 1 down.
Puts it away, and there's 1 away.
This game is just... nothing matters in this game. Nothing matters in this game.
The shortstop at the plate.
Ratings don't matter. Timing doesn't
He's 0
matter.
for 1.
Nothing matters in this game.
This one
Popped him up. How come I couldn't get a hit off that game? You've got 2 of them.
reaches over the wall.
You've got 2 of them.
Got it.
God, this game is
So
awful.
it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not even going to give credit to the Brewers. It's all just the game. A guy that struck out 5 times could hit a sweeper off of his knees for a grand slam. Fucking out of here.
Hit to second, and this should do it.
There's a good time, but we're going to actually make it this time.
Safe at first, and an infield
Unbelievable.
single keeps the inning going.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Perfect with the
That's kinda
exchange and throw to get
for
the
none,
out, but it looked
really.
Like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the
All right,
difference.
here's Cruz, I guess.
O'Neal
Good
Cruz
timing. Hey,
will
look.
hit next. First pitch
This
doesn't
game
find
is
the
something
zone.
else, dude. It is something else. Good timing hit. Good timing hit. Predetermined walk. Grand slam. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Reynolds
There's a good
leads off
timing.
first
Foul
with
ball.
2 down to the
What
inning.
the fuck?
Pulls that one foul.
That should be a home run. But it's not going to be. God, this game sucks.
Alexander, 1 strike away from securing.
I don't know
game
what
1.
happened there.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right
It's just
there.
awful, dude.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't know what to say. SDS, you suck. Like, there's no point in having ratings in this game. There's literally no point in having ratings in this game. There's no point in having timing in this game. There's no point in having, you know, numbers in this game. I brought in a lefty because this team sucks against lefties. And now all of a sudden, they can get hit, predetermined walk, can't throw a strike worth a damn, and then a sweeper off his knees, and he hits a grand slam. Meanwhile, we're getting pitches down the middle, and we're popping up to first base. You're a joke.
I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
God, this game is a joke, man. All that work. All of that work. Fuck you, Brewers. I'd like turn the game off and re-sim it until I win. I'm not gonna do that, but I really should. Must be nice to just be rigged all the time. That was just, I mean, Jesus. What am I supposed to do? Everyone pitched so well. And the game's just like, yeah, we've had enough. We've had enough. Ugh. That's such a bullshit home run. It reminds me of the Austin Riley home run all over again. It really does. It reminds me all of the Austin Riley home run. I threw a sinker inside to Austin Riley, literally off the plate by like this much. Hits a home run. I throw a sweeper off of his knees, and he hits a home run. What are you supposed to do in this game? It's just so shit. Final score 6-1. Let's just sim until we get to elimination game. That'll be the episode. Next episode. All the good timing fucking outs we got. All of it. All of it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh my god, we lost. What a shock. We have 100 fucking wins. We cannot hit. Alright. Next episode, not like it matters anyway. We're probably going to lose. Mitch Keller against Brady Singer. I'm done. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Like if you hate the Brewers. I don't know. That's just so fucking dumb. Alright, we'll see you in the next episode. Appreciate you guys. Lil Mextini, appreciate the follow on Twitch. See you guys later.